I am Inile Toit, the Junior Mayor of the George Junior City Council. I want to speak about the importance of the month of August since it is Women's Month. South Africa commemorates Women's Month in August as a tribute to the more than 20,000 women of all races, some that had babies on their backs, from cities and from towns, from reserves and from villages, who marched to the Union buildings on the 9th of August 1956 in protest against the extension of pass laws to women. Sophia Williams, the brain, said, "I felt a lump in my throat when I looked at this large army of women. Courageous women. I felt so humbled to be a part of such bravery." The bravery she mentions is still something that is so visible in the women of South Africa today. Being a young woman myself and having exposure to social media, something that was not available 20 years ago, I have gotten the opportunity to educate myself in what is happening around the world and in South Africa in relation to gender-based inequality and gender-based violence. Despite the fight against gender-based violence in our current society, it is still evident that South Africa has particularly high rates for gender-based violence, especially violence against women and girls. The problem with these statistics are that they aren't even that accurate, since most cases never get reported. Women and children often feel ashamed and scared of the repercussions they might face. Yet the levels of gender-based violence in South Africa is still amongst the highest in the world. This includes femicide, sexual assault, and harassment. According to the Western Cape government, South Africa has the highest rates of reported rape cases in the world, that being approximately 50,000 cases per annum. When reading or hearing all these statistics as a young girl who's a teenager in South Africa, who has a sister, a mother, and friends, it's absolutely terrifying. There's only so much we can do to teach our girls and women to defend themselves or prevent anything like this happening to them. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to education. Not only just educating our girls and empowering them to know their rights, but also our boys and our men, and teaching them their rights and the rights of others, setting an appropriate example for those who don't have that at home. I'm very proud of being a part of a generation who fights for this cause and feels so strongly about it enough to bring awareness, whether that includes awareness on social media or organizing protests. We live in a world where girls and women can do and achieve much more than what was expected of us in the past. We have more career choices and better options for education. Knowledge is power, and it is our responsibility to tell girls they have these options, to educate them, and to inform them that their current situation should not be an indication of their future. Girls should not be told or feel like they have a limit on them, and they definitely should not live in fear, expecting to be killed or raped. But sadly, a large proportion of women do. I want to quote from the film Little Women and the book by Louisa May Alcott, when the main character Jo March says the following: "Women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts. And they've got ambition and they've got talent as well as just beauty." I'm so sick of people saying that love is all a woman is fit for. I want to encourage everyone to take this month to appreciate how far we have come as a society, but also realize that we are still far from where we need to be. We have to educate ourselves and be aware of what is happening around us. It is the least that we can do. Happy Women's Month.